No matter how you travel, it's good to have a plan. Some people plan every minute. No sleep, bus, museum, another museum. While others only plan to take it day by day. When it comes to your finances, a plan is just as important. You can count on Credit Karma to give you the insights you need to understand your options so you can take charge of your financial path and find your way to money. Explore how you can make financial progress with confidence today. Intuit Credit Karma. Karma you can count on.
Welcome back to When Reality Hits with Jax Brittany. Hey, everybody.
Hey, everybody. I feel like it's been forever since we've seen each other. It's been, what, almost a week and a half? Almost 2 weeks?
A week and a half.
God, I've missed you, and I missed Cruz, and we have so much to get into.
So much.
I haven't seen you in about a week and a half, almost 2 weeks.
I know. You just got home yesterday. I just got back from Kentucky the day before.
I know. Crazy, crazy times. I've been traveling a lot. I was in Boston, then I went to New York. Brittany's been in Kentucky with Cruz for the last week and a half, kind of hanging out with the family. We finally regrouped yesterday. I came home, I was home about 3:30.
Yeah.
And
no, you were home like almost 5.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because of traffic.
Yeah.
Traffic in LA sucks if you don't know.
And with everything that's going on in the world, LAX was absolute nightmare. There was hundreds of cops. It was crazy, busy. It was a mess. It was an absolute mess. But I'm glad I'm finally back. We're all safe and sound. We're all home together. We have a lot to do. I'm so excited to see Cruzy. I haven't seen him. I feel like he's grown so much.
I bet he has.
He's huge.
Like, Cruz is a very big 2.5-year-old. Actually, today is his 2.5 birthday.
It is. Well, that's fitting because after we're done with this podcast, we're going to go to the beach. I think we're going to go to Sky Zone. We're going to go to Duke's.
Yes.
We're going to have a really fun family day.
Oh, yeah. We're going to celebrate his half birthday. Yeah. I love that. Aww.
We're going to Duke's, right?
How much did you miss us?
I missed you guys terribly. Terribly. You know that. I get anxiety when I don't see Brittany and Cruz for a long time. I was like excited. I'm like, oh gosh, I'm going to get a break. But within 24 hours, I'm like calling them, where are you guys at? And they're like, we just left.
Yeah, I'm like, give me a second. But I had so much fun when I was in Kentucky. We did so many fun things. I took Cruz somewhere every single day. He saw all of his family, all of his cousins, his papa, his Mimi. He was with everybody, so it was a good time.
When he goes to the Midwest, I feel like when he hangs out with his family and his friends and his cousins and
aunts
stuff,
and uncles,
being on the farm, being with the animals, just,
yes,
stuff that we used to do.
So let's get into it.
There's so much to talk about.
Oh my gosh, so much. So last night we had a premiere party at Jax's for House of Villains.
Okay.
Yes.
By the way, everybody, I just want to say I'm sorry. I know the last couple episodes I've been talking over Brittany, and people have been saying, oh my gosh, everyone, you're talking over Brittany. And I'm like, I know. So I just want to apologize because I'm still getting used to this, and I have so much to say, and I keep talking over. So I just want to say I'm sorry about that.
Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, he's been getting feedback. I'm like, all right, let somebody finish the sentence, baby. I think you just get excited.
I get very excited. Very excited.
But back to what I was saying, because you just did it again.
So I didn't know we were starting with the Jax's Bar because there's so much that's happened in the last week.
So we had a premiere party at Jax's last night, and I want to know how many of you guys watched the season 1 premiere episode of House of Villains, because it was so good. I can already tell that this show is going to be amazing.
It was a lot of fun. It was so nice to have all the fans there. We had a line out the door. It was amazing. It was so nice to see everybody. I was nervous. I was like, no one's going to show up. No one's going to be here. There was a line out the door. Everybody was there. All my friends, producers, executives, people from Bravo, people from E. It was just so nice to see everybody, and everybody was just so excited. Yeah,
we were so grateful. Everybody was so nice. I met a lot of people that talked about the podcast too, and that made me happy. People were just amazing. So we appreciate all the support. But let's get into it. Yes. House of Villains.
House of Villains.
Oh my gosh.
What did you think of the show?
I thought it was so good. Yeah. I mean, people are the cast is so good. Okay, you guys are all so different and like have your own like villainy ways, I guess. But you seem so quiet to me, Jax. I couldn't believe it.
I was so out of my element. Like I got in there and I was with a lot of egos, a lot of different personalities. Iconic reality stars.
Yes, iconic.
It was crazy. I mean, we filmed the show so long ago. So when I was watching it actually for the first time yesterday, I just forgot a lot of it. And I was watching and I was like, this was crazy. I totally remember. I was like, oh my gosh, we did that. We did this. It was amazing. I was watching Bobby. Bobby's my favorite.
Oh my gosh. It was so good. I swear, whenever you guys ran onto the football field and had to like break through the paper and it didn't break and then Bobby goes flying, I died. You guys have to watch the show if you haven't. It comes on on Bravo. It was so good. And
It's on E and Bravo.
Yeah. And you did Watch What Happens Live after.
Yeah, it was. Everyone's like, "How did you do Watch What Happens Live?" So I pre-taped Watch What Happens Live
because you were already in New York, so you had to make it work.
Had a lot of fun. I love being back in the clubhouse. Got to take a picture next to my iconic sweater.
Yes.
Got to see Andy, which is always nice. I got to hang out with Taylor Green. I think Taylor Green is her last name. She's such a lovely person, and she was from Southern Charm, right? She's from Southern Charm. And then I also got to meet Paulina Gretzky, who's Wayne Gretzky's daughter, and she was super nice. It was just a lot of fun. It was a quick trip. I was in Boston first. I did a kind of like it was like a question and answer thing in Boston. It was so much fun. And then I took a train, which I love trains.
Yeah, you took a train.
Yeah, it was awesome.
That was really cool. I've never taken a train like that. So
I'm going to start doing
loved
that
it.
more. I love it. Was just so peaceful. You sit, you
How long was the ride?
3.5 hours.
Oh, dang.
But it's actually shorter to take a train from Boston to New York than it is to fly.
Oh, because you have to check in.
You got to check in, and by the time you go all that. But it was just so much fun. I'm going to start taking trains more often. I love it. I had a great time. So then I got to New York to do Watch What Happens Live and to do New York Live. By the way, love doing New York Live. It was so much fun. And I love doing press for the show. I love doing press anytime. It's just because you get treated like royalty. They treat you so good.
Yeah, it is really fun. Well, I'm glad you had a good time. You looked so sexy. My baby was sexy.
Thank you. I felt good, too. I felt really good.
So let's digest, or I guess digest, is that what we should say? House of Villains episode 1. Let's go through it.
Did you like the word that I used, strategery?
Oh, yeah. Your words were so bad. You said something else, too. You said strategery, and you said, what was the other one you said?
Everybody knows that I have my Jaxisms.
Yeah, we call them Jaxisms. So we all know that Jax messes up the words, and we kind of make fun of him about it. We kind of need to make like a coffee table book with all your Jaxisms.
Yeah, they did that on Modern Family.
Yes.
Philosophy.
Yes, we should so do that. That would be so good. Oh my gosh, we're gonna come out with a book, guys. I'm gonna write it all down so I can be involved.
Jax-isms forwarded by Brittany Cartwright.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay, so as soon as you walked in, first off, I need to know, how intimidating was it to go into the house for the first time? Because everybody had these like grand entrances.
Yeah,
so
it was, first of all, I couldn't remember correctly. I thought I was the last one to come in the house. Actually, I wasn't the very last one. But when I came in, everyone was just kind of like, "Hey," and I'm like, I probably knew maybe one or two people.
You definitely knew Johnny Bananas.
No, that's one I did not know. I did not know. I know Anfisa because you and I watched 90 Day Fiancé.
Yeah, but you knew Johnny Bananas. We've met him before.
Oh, we met him one time, but I've never watched the challenge.
Oh, yeah.
Never watched that. And I knew Omarosa because, well, she's a legend.
Yeah.
And she was on reality TV when I was in high school. So she's iconic, and I love being with her, and we got along really, really well. I think I had a really good relationship with Tanisha.
Yes, I love that.
Yeah, we joke around that we have crushes on each other. She's so fun. She's so sweet, and she's just such a good person.
Oh, I love that. As soon as you were walking in, Corinne from The Bachelor, she was on there as well. She kept saying, "We cannot trust him." As soon as you walked in, I was like, "Girl, quit hating on my man."
Oh no, she kept going the whole time. She said, "Why don't you like me, Jax? The whole time. Why don't you like me?"
Well, as soon as you walked through the door, she literally said that you couldn't be trusted and told like 3 people that.
She's such a.
Did you hear her saying that, or did you see it whenever you watched it?
I never saw that, but she just even at the premiere party, we had a premiere party last week for it. She's like, "Do you like me? Do you like me?" I'm like, "I don't not like you, but I don't like you. Like, I don't know you."
Well, the moment between her and Omarosa is reality TV gold, by the way. Oh my gosh, the way she went and like sat on that throne.
Oh yeah, it
was incredible.
She like hops into this character and becomes this person. I mean, even when we did our press junket, she just like. She's just so good with words.
She is so good. And she is obviously very smart. So she was playing the game big time.
Little do people know, during the whole show, she would sneak off and go to the room, and she was practicing to get her law degree. So she's in law school.
Yeah, you could tell she's so smart.
So when everybody went to bed, she was on her computer going to law school.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. But that part between her and Corinne, when Omarosa would not address her, I was cracking up. And then Corinne calls her a bitch and runs upstairs and starts crying. I'm like, the show's been on for 3 seconds and somebody's already crying.
She cried the whole time.
Did she really?
Gosh, she's annoying.
Oh, Lordy. Well, that was so funny. I think Omarosa being like, you can Google it. It will help you.
She goes, Google me.
Yeah, she's like, you can use Google. It will help you, to Corinne. I thought that was, she just... But you seemed so quiet to me, and I could not believe it at first. I thought you would have been, I don't know.
Give it some time. It's only episode 1.
That's true. That's true.
I was just trying to feel everything out.
You probably were so out of your element that you were just like watching everybody.
I was kind of just trying to take it all in and see what people were going to do and like, you know, all building these alliances. I mean, these are competition legends.
Yeah.
Again, I've said this before. I come from a different type of reality show.
Yeah, you said it on the show, too.
Yeah,
you were like, I was on an actual show.
I'm not on these one and done shows.
You're like,
an actual TV show. I'm not into like these competition shows. Not my thing.
You were like, yeah, I've never done a competition show, but it was funny. That was like such a funny moment because it's true. Like if you don't know how to do that, like they obviously were coming in like starting on alliances and stuff from the very start.
Oh yeah, from the very. It's like it's a game, and I should have studied. My manager told me.
Yes,
this.
we all told you.
Jax, watch Big Brother, watch the challenge, watch all these, so you know how to play this. And I'm like, nah, I'm just gonna bully my way through the thing. I'm a tough guy. I'm athletic.
I cracked up because they were like, who's the most physically? What did Omarosa say? She was like, who do you think is like the best at? Basically, who do you think is going to be the best at challenges? And you're like, do you think it's going to be Shake or something? And you like never said no. You should have been like, oh, I'm not going to be the best at the challenges. But you almost wanted to be like, oh no, I'm the best at the challenges.
Yeah. One of the questions was like, who's your biggest threat? I was like, myself. I mean, look at everybody on that show.
That is not what you should be doing on a show like that.
Well, I'm clearly.
You need to act like you're not good at stuff.
I know. I kind of gave away the farm right on the first.
You did.
I know. I mean, but look at me and look at everybody else. I'm clearly more physically fit than everybody else. I'm clearly stronger than everybody else. I mean.
You were, oh my gosh, the sounds that you were making whenever you were playing the game, like they were like, had the microphone on your grunts and stuff. I was like,
oh my God, those poor girls.
Oh my gosh, having to sleep in the room with you, the snoring. Guys, if you're listening to this and you watched the show last night and you saw Jack snoring in the middle of the night with his mouth wide open, this is what I deal with on a daily basis. So welcome to my world.
I felt so bad. I ended up leaving, as you guys will see, I can say this, but I ended up not sleeping in that room at all. I slept in that room one night, and then the rest of the nights I went on the couch. I didn't think it was appropriate to be sleeping in a room with 2 girls. I'm married, and I didn't feel comfortable with it. So
it didn't bother me at all.
I know, and I know they would do nothing, but I just, out of respect, I go, you know what? I'm going to give these girls their privacy. They're grown women. They need their space. They need their bathrooms. I go, you know what, girls? I'm going to sleep downstairs. I came in to use the bathroom when I needed it, took a shower when I needed it, when I could. Those girls were living in the bathroom.
Oh, I bet.
It's the only place in the house that had a door. There was no doors in the whole house.
Wow.
So they were living in that bathroom.
Yeah,
so
to get away for a second.
Oh, yeah. That's the only place you can get away was the bathrooms.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, well, that's what I deal with every single night is the snoring. And what I do is he'll be sleeping and I will straight up pick his head up and turn it to the side and then he stops. So Omarosa and Fisa, I'm sorry I didn't give you any tips. I didn't know who was going to be in the house with you or else I would have let them know how to fix it.
By the way, I saw that picture that you sent me from Cruz sleeping on the plane and I noticed he's a mouth sleeper.
Oh my gosh, yes. My son fell asleep in his seat on the way back, which, by the way, Cruz is the best traveler. He is so good on the plane. I was so proud of him. But he was sleeping with his mouth wide open, just like his dad.
Like father, like son.
Yes. I sent a picture to Jackson. I was like, he's sleeping just like all you mouth breathers out there. It's so cute, though, when he does it. Not as cute when you do it, though.
What did you think of the party last night? We literally just woke up and then we started this podcast now. So I'm like, I didn't even get your intake. Oh
my gosh, it was so.
I didn't get your intake.
It's fine, Jacksisms. It was so packed. It was so great. We had an amazing time.
The beer cheese.
The beer cheese was there. A lot of people got to try it. It got sold out in like 2 seconds. So we're going to have to definitely have more cheese. Now we know.
I'm not kidding. So if you got there like within the first hour, we had hors d'oeuvres, tray past hors d'oeuvres and everything. And the beer cheese lasted literally 2 minutes. It was gone.
Oh, well, that makes me happy that people actually got to try it because I know a lot of people do not know about beer cheese. I want to talk. We're sticking with House of Villains. The host is Joe McHale.
Love Joe McHale. We still have a relationship. I still text him all the time. Obviously, you went to the doctor during this whole thing.
Yeah.
He keeps texting me, asking how you're doing.
Yes.
He's such a nice guy.
That was like so meaningful because I never got to meet him yet. And I had to go to the hospital while Jax was there. And he like kept checking in. It was so sweet that he was like checking in about me. So that was so nice. But you said when we were watching it, about like whenever you guys first met Joel.
What I love about the show is we break the fourth wall. So they keep showing take after take after take, and no one would be quiet. Everybody was kind of chiming in. It was just kind of like no one would shut up. So we just did take after take after take. And Joel is absolutely hilarious. Like, he's got so many funny just one-liners, and like, he's just hilarious. He's a comedian. But he's just really, really funny. And we did like line after line after line, and then take after take.
Omarosa was like, I'm done with this, and walked away at the end.
I love it when Joel goes, these people actually have agents. That was funny.
It was funny because it's true.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. But whenever Jax told me, I'd like to hear like the background stuff like that. You guys had to do it so many times that nobody would stop talking. Bobby kept calling him Carson Daly.
I know. He's like, wait, are you, oh, wait, not Carson Daly. No.
Yeah, he was like, Carson Daly, that was so funny. I was like cracking up. Bobby is a good TV as well.
He is amazing TV.
Yes. Did you get along with Bobby?
Yes.
Okay, good.
I loved him.
I would love to meet him. I think he would be so fun.
I know. He lives in Miami, but he comes here once in a while. He was here for the premiere party, which you missed. But yeah, he's just great. He's so funny.
How sweet was my note that I wrote you? Me and Cruz made a little cameo. Episode 1, whoop whoop.
Yeah. That was really cute that you guys put a little note in my bag.
Yeah,
really
I stuck a little note in for you.
I know I've said it a bunch of times, and I get bad anxiety when I leave my family, and it stresses me out. I get really excited, like, I'm going to do something, but then when like the first hour kicks in or the first day kicks in, I'm like, oh gosh, I miss my family, and I feel super guilty when I'm not around. Like, it drives me crazy. So that note really helped. Thank you for doing that.
I thought it was sweet that they put that in there and put little pictures of Cruzy in there because he's just the cutest thing ever. So he always
get eaten alive.
Makes TV better because he's just so cute.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. And then Jax is playing this game. They were playing this game where they had to like knock the balls out. He was this knock the ball like they had their faces on these huge balls. If you guys didn't see it, I'm trying to explain for those who didn't get to watch it. They had these huge balls that had each individual cast member's faces on them, and they had to knock them out of the arena.
Right.
And Jax's ball was the second one out. I was so disappointed in you.
And I fell down. I'm this big athletic guy. I'm like, I'm gonna crush. Everyone was like planning. I'm like, planning what? I'm like, I'm gonna destroy this game. I'm gonna beat all these people. It's not like they rigged these games so there's no advantage for anybody.
Yeah, it was like
even if you do get your ball knocked out, it doesn't mean anything.
But you're not going to get to win and be excluded from elimination.
True.
Of course, Omarosa just stood by her ball and didn't move the whole time. I thought that was hilarious. That would so be like me. I would just stand by my ball.
Literally waiting to play that game. It was so cold that night.
Oh, it was
freezing, and we were all sitting. So we were waiting in the Escalades outside for an hour and a half.
What?
Sitting in the car, all packed in, because these shows are a lot of hurry up and wait. So they get hurry up, take after take after take after take. I mean, you watch it, and it obviously looks like it goes like smoothly, but that whole ball scene took all day. Like it was.
How late were you guys there?
We were there till like 1 o'clock in the morning.
What?
Yeah, we started at like 6.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! How long did the actual game take?
10 minutes.
What?
10 minutes.
That sucks. Oh my gosh, I would hate just sitting around. Did you guys have fun though?
I had a lot of fun. And
yeah.
I met some really cool people, some really and not so cool people. There's some people there that I can't stand.
Yeah, and I think
I'm going to tell you. By the way, guys, let us know who you want on the podcast from the show first. I'm going to be reaching
definitely
out to
Johnny Bananas is coming on. I talked to him last night about it.
Yeah, and by the way, Heather McDonald, saw her last night. She is going to be coming on the podcast as well.
I would love that.
But yeah, let us know who you want on the podcast sooner than later. But yeah, we're going to have them all on, get their take on the show as well.
Yes, I can't wait. And Fisa, me and Jax, as you guys know, we've talked about it a lot. We love 90 Day Fiance, and Fisa definitely was talking about how she was like treated as like a gold digger and stuff, but she seemed nicer to me on the show.
We call her the silent assassin because she doesn't talk, and she just
she seems so quiet.
I was there. I think she said maybe 3 words the whole time.
Oh, so you didn't like get to know her really or anything?
She didn't get to know anybody. She slept in her bed the whole time.
Aww.
She didn't get out of bed.
Wow.
She slept in the bed. That was her thing.
She just like stayed in the bed.
And she just let everybody knock each other out.
Well, that's smart, I guess. Like you don't think to like eliminate the people that are just being quiet,
Everybody was mad because we're all like trying to get to know each other, not by the pool and hanging out and drinking.
And she just never did.
She never came out of the bedroom. I think she came out once, just when we had to, because we would have these like games and stuff we had to play. But if we're not doing the games, then it's our time.
Yeah.
We can't leave the house. We have no technology. There's no doors on anything. It's just we're in this house.
Yeah.
And
did you guys drink and stuff?
Oh yeah, they gave us tons. Of alcohol.
That I would just want to be like drunk the whole time to let the time pass.
And everybody kept asking me yesterday, how did the food situation work out? So the food situation worked out is before I left for the show, they asked what foods I liked. They asked everybody what food they liked. That's how they grocery shopped. And then
that's good. That way you have your snacks. Jax is all about his snacks. So
yeah, you'll see the pantry. I'm basically living in that pantry. Living in the pantry. So we got to then they would order us food like throughout the day, but we had our snacks when we wanted to eat. But by the way, I want to get this out. I was watching the episode, and we had somebody come over the microphone that would say, "Good morning, villains."
Yeah,
Good morning. Tell us our next thing that we're doing. The original voice was Anna Delvine. She was the voice.
Yeah.
Anna Delvey?
I think it's Delvey.
One of those. I don't know what her name is.
Yeah,
Anna Delvey?
yeah.
Anyway, she was on house arrest, so she couldn't be on the show, but she could have her voice on.
Yeah.
So that was the original voice. Now I'm watching the show. That's not her voice. It's like some English woman. So I'm wondering what happened.
Well, she has an accent too, so maybe you guys just thought it was her.
No, we all knew. We're like, oh my God, it's Anna Delvey. Because as you see, there's special guests: Spencer Pratt, Carson Daly.
Yeah. What's her name? Tiger.
Abby Lee.
Abby Lee Miller.
Abby Lee Miller was there. So there was different people on. So the first guest was Anna Delvey. She was the intercom person. So every
Did she actually come in? Or she couldn't actually come? Yeah.
So we all thought like she was like, "Good morning."
Did they actually tell you it was Anna Delvey though?
Yeah.
Oh, so that is strange that they had to change it.
So I'm wondering.
It must have been some legal thing or something.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
I wonder if they're going to switch it up and like have her voice take over eventually. We don't know. It's episode 1, but that's interesting for the people watching to know. Like, I love letting people know the behind the scenes stuff.
I'll let you guys know why, because after I'm done with this podcast,
because we don't know for sure why.
No, we don't know why her voice wasn't on. So I'm actually going to text one of the producers after this. I was like, I noticed that she didn't have the voice on. So
yeah, that is interesting to know, though. I also noticed that the thermostat was set in the house at 71 degrees.
Yeah. Oh, my
Were you burning up?
No, man. We sleep in our house. We keep it 69 degrees all year long.
Yes. The thermostat is such a thing in our marriage because I love my house cold. I hate sleeping whenever it's hot. Oh, my gosh. So I noticed instantly, even watching that show, I was like, the thermostat was set to 71, Jax. How did you handle that?
Oh, my gosh.
Jax will get so mad at me. He'll like turn off the thermostat whenever I leave and stuff. He says he's like one of those sitcom dads now, being like, you're heating all the Valley Village.
By the way, everybody
or you're doing the air conditioning for all of Valley Village. We're such like an old like married couple. It's insane.
Everybody was asking me too where we filmed this. We did film this in the Valley. It was about. I want to say it was somewhere in Sherman Oaks, Encino.
The whole time you were only like 12 minutes away from me,
12
right?
minutes away.
Yeah, but I just didn't get to see you.
Yeah, I guess apparently they shoot a lot of reality shows there. So
it looked like a nice house. Was it really big?
Yeah, it was huge, but it was a very dated. It was like an 80s mansion. I felt like we were in Scarface.
Oh, yeah.
So that house is used for that. Like somebody owns that house, and it's strictly used for TV shows.
Well, I mean, it's perfect for you guys because it was like the villains, so it kind of went with the theme. It was a good choice.
Oh, yeah. They designed it. I don't know if you guys saw the cow. We had like a bull ride thing. They had a snake. They had a hand coming out of the wall. You'll see all that stuff.
Did you guys swim a lot?
To be honest, yeah, I went in the hot tub. I didn't go in the pool. I was hot tubbing a lot.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. I would definitely.
And I worked out a lot.
Yeah, I saw you were making your faces. It's so funny because like I'm his wife, so I notice every little thing, like his grunts, his snoring, the faces that he's making. I'm like, oh Lordy, I love you, Jax.
I do make a lot of noises. There's a lot of noises that start to come out of my body. It's crazy. The older you get, the more noises I make.
Oh my gosh, I just love it. Yeah. Well, is it going to come out every Thursday?
Yeah.
Okay, so make sure if you guys didn't watch it that you go back and watch it because this show is going to be gold. I can already tell episode 1 was so good, and it's going to come out every Thursday.
And it is an NBC show, but it's on E, it's on Bravo.
Yeah.
So the shows work differently now. They all borrow each other's shows. So it is an NBC show. It is supposed to be on E, but it was also on Bravo last night.
Yeah, it was on Bravo last night. And then you got to watch What Happens Live, so that was awesome. But just make sure you guys are checking it out. I was talking to some people about the podcast, and they were letting me know that they loved Would You Rather, which I love doing Would You Rather because I think it's so funny. So I got a couple Would You Rathers. Are you ready? I might make this a little segment because it's just so fun. A couple questions every time, okay?
Okay.
All right. Jax.
Yes.
Would you rather have telekinesis, which is the ability to move things with your mind, or telepathy, the ability to read minds? Fast answers.
I think read minds.
You would rather read minds?
Yeah.
I would rather move things with my mind because, first off, I don't want people to know. I don't want to know what shit people are thinking about me every time I'm walking around. I'm too sensitive for that. But I would love to open the refrigerator and bring a drink or something to me without having to get up.
Well,
that would be amazing.
Well, that's what I'm for. That's what you use me for.
I could do it myself. You're not always around.
And you can shut the cupboard doors so that I leave open all the time.
Yes. I would be like slamming the doors behind you because you would leave it open. I'd make it very obvious with my mind, like shutting the cabinets super hard. Oh my gosh, that reminds me. The other day, there's a show called Bluey. It's like a little kid show. Yeah. And they like talk about like relationship stuff with the parents sometimes. And the little dog was talking to the mom and she was like, why do you not like, or she told her dad, she said, Mom doesn't like you because you leave the cabinet doors open on the little TV show for kids.
Are you serious?
Yes, I swear. I started cracking up and it instantly made me think of you because I guess this is like a universal thing where all men leave freaking cabinet doors open. Oh, yeah. I don't get it.
I see it all the time on Instagram, all the parenting ones and the husband and wives and stuff.
It's such a real thing.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Would you rather be in jail for 5 years or be in a coma for a decade?
Well, I guess be in a coma for a decade.
Hell yes. I don't want to be in jail for 5 years. We watched that show 60 Days In. It is terrifying. Oh my gosh, I don't know how people do it. But also, you love to sleep, so I think I think that you would have to pick that over being in jail for 5 years because that is a tough life.
I've been to jail a few times. It was not fun.
Sunglasses, man.
Oh, God. That was just a one-dayer. I've been in jail for other things, too.
Never again, Jax. Never again. Like you said on the show, I saw it for the preview for the next episode. You were saying to Shake. Was it Shake?
Yeah.
I'll go to jail for you. I was like, oh, no. You will not go to jail for anyone. You're a father.
I know. Because before I left, Brittany was like, please don't get in trouble. Don't go to jail. I don't need TMZ calling here. Like, she was just really like, please just stay out of trouble.
Yes.
And I was like, and this guy.
I wanted people to see the reformed Jax, even though you're on a show of villains.
I know. And like I said, we were drinking. We were in the house. We can't go anywhere. You got a lot of different personalities. I definitely get triggered on the show. Like that devil, that demon in me comes out.
Oh, no.
Out. And I lost it a few times. You guys will see. I think it's next episode. Oh, my God.
I just think it was good to see you on a show again. I know a lot of people were happy that you were back on TV.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was really, really fun to be back on TV.
Yeah.
I love it.
I was glad.
I missed it.
Yeah, a lot of people seemed like they liked it last night, too. Okay, would you rather have another 10 years with your partner? Now listen to this. I need to know your answer because this is important. Would you rather have another 10 years with your partner or a one-night stand with your celebrity crush?
10 years with my partner.
All right. I hope you would say that. If you would have said one night stay with your celebrity crush, I would have ripped your balls off. I just had to throw that one in there, of course. Make sure you said the right thing. It's a little test, you know. Yeah. All right, last one. Would you rather have everyone you know be able to read your thoughts or everyone you know have access to your internet history?
Oh, my God. Those are both awful. Oh, my gosh.
What are you looking up on the internet?
I was just going to say, I think my internet history, because I don't really look up anything.
Yeah, no, definitely internet history. Yeah. I don't look up anything crazy either. Yeah. But your thoughts, like sometimes stuff comes in your mind that you're like, why am I thinking about this?
You do not want to come into my brain. No way.
You do not want to come into my brain.
No, there's times I'm thinking about some really effed up shit.
No, like what?
No, but like your brain just kind of goes places.
It does go places.
Sometimes.
Especially me. I'm such an overthinker. Like, I could see one story and I'm like, does that person not like me anymore? Like, why does my brain go there? It's so weird.
Could you imagine going into my brain when I was on Vanderpump Rules?
No, I would never want that.
My God.
Oh my gosh. They did show I feel like they showed more like flashbacks from, I guess because you're from Bravo and it was on Bravo, that they were able to show more flashbacks of like your history than other people's.
Yeah, we'll see. And like I said, all the editors were there last night.
Yeah.
They were so excited to see me. They're like, Jax, we made you look really, really good. I'm like, thank you guys. As you know, you have to take care of your editors.
Yes,
it's very important to treat them good. I always made sure I got them Christmas gifts when I was on Vanderpump. I bought them drinks when we were at the bar.
Yes.
I'm like, you just got to take care of
We're
your
like,
editors.
we love you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
They can make or break you. They're the ones that control what
Heck
you look
yeah.
like. You can do whatever you want to make sure that you look good on TV, but at the end of the day, they cut the show. So.
Yes. Love our editors. We
Yes.
love you. Oh my gosh.
I don't know if you guys have been watching Ariana. She is absolutely
killing it on Dancing with the Stars. Yes.
Even if I've never met Ariana before, if you just watch that show, she just glides.
She's doing
on the dance floor. I mean,
she's ranked number 1 over everybody right now.
She's like a professional dancer.
She is killing it. And this coming week is Disney week, so I'm so freaking excited. You guys know I love Disney. I was actually going to go with Kristen to the Dancing with the Stars this past week, but I ended up but I missed my original flight. I was supposed to be home on Monday, but I ended up staying until Wednesday, so I didn't get to go with Kristen to Dancing with the Stars. So hopefully I'll get to go another time because it would just be so amazing to watch in person.
The highlights, obviously watching Ariana.
Oh, she's killing it.
The final two, or the two top ones, is Ariana and is it Jason Mraz? I think
he's doing great, and Charity from The Bachelor is doing really good.
Okay,
and the guy from the Brady Bunch. He was Greg on the Brady Bunch. He's older. He's like 66.
You weren't even born when that show was on.
I watched it. It used to come on Nick at Night, and I would watch it sometimes.
What do you know about Nick at Night?
I was a Nickelodeon person, okay? I loved it.
Anyway, we're huge fans of Ariana.
Yes.
So, even if I'd never met her before, I want her to win. She's she's doing so amazing.
Yes, the outfits. That would be like so fun to get dressed up and have the outfits every week too. Like I just love what they wear. The costumes are so good.
Just the choreography, and how beautiful it all is. Like I can't imagine. Like believe it, I know I talked about this before. Season 3 of Vanderpump Rules, I interviewed for Dancing the Stars.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Disney. I had to sit in front of the panel. Obviously, I didn't get it, but thank God, I could never do that.
I think you would be better than you would think. You've got rhythm.
I can't even walk and chew gum. I'm terrible. But yes, I did interview on season 3 of the show.
Yeah.
I went to Disney. It was actually
just make sure every week you guys are voting for Ariana. We really want her to make it. We're so happy for her.
Yes. And I love watching. I follow her boyfriend on Instagram.
Yeah,
he's so
Dan.
proud of her. They have watch parties in New York, and it's so cool to see.
Yeah, I'm so happy for her. Just make sure you guys are voting because we love Ariana.
I'm sorry. I just want to give a shout out to my good friend Tom Schwartz. Happy birthday, buddy. I know you're heading to Mexico right now. It's a much needed vacation for you, and I just want to wish you a happy birthday, and I love you.
Oh, we love you, Schwartzy. Happy birthday. All right. Thanks, everybody, so much for tuning into When Reality Hits with Jax and Brittany. We love you guys.
Have a great week, guys. See you next week.
Yes.